Huawei MapKit provides a standard map which can be customized for different scenarios using elements such as markers, shapes and layers. The users can interact with a map in your app using gestures and buttons. It also allows users to plan routes for driving, cycling, walking, and is available in many regions and countries of the world. The first step is to enter the Huawei developer site. It should be noted that registration is a simple process, and it only takes 1 to 2 days to validate the identity of the developer. Once inside the panel, we go to the App Gallery Connect section, and then we move to the menu option My Apps. In Huawei App Gallery, we create a new application in the New App button located in the upper right corner, which will open a modal window, where by default, we leave the APK option selected to later register the name of the application, the category to which it belongs and the default language it will have. We wait a few moments for the application to be created, and we will have all the necessary data and keys ready that will be taken care of later when using the Huawei mobile services. We go to the Develop tab located in the upper left corner, where we can register the name of the application package. Once inside, we select the option to manually enter the package name. In our example, we will enter the package com.de.hums. It is important that this identifier is unique and follows the same conventions of any package name of an Android application. To create a key store, we enter the following command, in which you must specify a name, an alias and its corresponding passwords and their confirmation. We enter the first and last name. We enter the organizational unit name. We enter the organization name. We enter the city or locality name. We enter the state or province name. We enter the 2-letter country code. We confirm the previously entered data and then enter the password for the key store alias. Once the key store is created, we enter the following command to list the keys it contains. We enter the same password, and we go to the part where the SHA-256 key is displayed. We copy its value and return to the web browser to see the information of the application. Now we go to the application information in the My Apps menu, select My Projects. Once the information is loaded, we go down to the section that says SHA-256 certificate fingerprint, enter the key that we copied from the console, and click on the button next to save. Now we create the Flutter project with the same package name that was registered on the Huawei developers site. We use the Flutter create command and wait for the process to finish. We open the file system in the location of the Flutter project, and then we move to the Android directory, and inside the app directory, now we go to downloads and move the key store file. The next step is to open the Flutter project. For our example, we will use the Visual Studio Code Editor. Once the project is open, we move to the Android directory, app directory, and open the build.gradle file. We scroll down, we place the release configuration, and we add the build type for debug using the same one from release. In the build.gradle file, in the section for build types, we add and release and debug the configuration for ProGuard. Then we move to the app directory and create a new file with the name ProGuardRules.pro and enter the obfuscation rules that apply to the Huawei mobile services. We open the file system in the Flutter project folder and open the Android directory in Android Studio. In the archive build.gradle of the project, in the build script section, we add the Maven repository corresponding to Huawei. In the dependencies section, we add AgConnect, and in the all projects section, we also add the Maven repository. We save the file, synchronize and wait for it. Changes are applied. The application's build.gradle file. At the bottom, we apply the AgConnect plugin, synchronize and wait for the changes to be applied. In the build.gradle file of the application, we change the minimum version of the SDK from 16 to 19, then we synchronize the project. In the side of the general information of the project, we move to the Manage APIs tab. We scroll down and enable the MapKit option. It will automatically save the changes and return the information tab to download the AgConnect services.json file. When the download is finished, we open the file system and move the agconnect services.json file to the Android directory inside the app directory of the Flutter project. We enter the Huawei MapKit website. Once inside, we click the View Documents button. We wait for the next page to load, and we move to the Overview tab and select the Cross-Platform option. This will load a new page where we move to the Plugin section and look in the MapKit side panel for the Flutter plugin option, which will show us the library which we download in compressed file format. We open the file system within the Flutter project directory, create a new directory with the name Huawei libs, go to the Downloads directory, and move the library that was recently downloaded unzipped. The next step is to open the project folder. In our case, we will use the Visual Studio Code Editor and open the pubspec.yaml file. We look below the Dependencies section and add Huawei map from the path in the file system. We save and wait changes to apply. We move to the Android manifest.xml file and then we add the access permissions to the location and internet permissions. We open the main.dart file to import the Huawei Maps library and delete the template code. We create a new stateless widget with the name of my homepage. We remove the title parameter. Then we create a center widget and within it a Huawei map widget to which we will initialize the following properties. Initial camera position receives an object of the camera position class in which we are going to assign the target property that refers to the latitude and longitude that it will show in the center of the map. We will also add the zoom property that allows us to indicate how far away we want to show the map. Within Visual Studio Code, we go to the option to run and select a Huawei physical device and wait for it to generate the application. This process the first time it may take time depending on the device. After a few moments, a dialog box will appear on the screen to indicate if you want to continue the installation. We accept so that the installation process begins and we wait for the application to load. Ready, the map is displayed correctly on the screen. Huawei MapKit provides a wide number of features most common in maps, such as being able to increase or excrete the zoom, move the map in all directions, show additional controls such as the compass, zoom, use of markers to indicate places. We invite everyone to review the official documentation site to learn more features and examples, as well as visit the forums where they can ask questions or review publications from other developers. We open the file system in the project directory and go to the folder called Build, App, Outputs, App and select the file app.app. Now we go to the Huawei Developers Console and click on the Customize Console button located in the upper right corner and select the Cloud Testing and Cloud Debugging option. We enter the Cloud Debugging option and wait for the available devices to load. Select for example the P40 model. We click on Start Debugging and wait for the device to be initialized. Once the device is loaded, we upload the file and wait for it to load completely. At the end of the load, it will show us an icon with the progress of the application installation. And at the end of the installation, it will show us a notification. This process may take several minutes depending on your internet connection. This option of being able to test the application in the cloud is excellent when you do not have a physical Huawei device. Once the installation is finished, we click on the More button of the device and next to activate the shared analytics, and then it shows us the device launcher where we move until we find the application. We open it and wait for it to load. Ready, the Flutter application together with Huawei MapKit is working correctly on a device in the cloud. We can increase the zoom and move the map to all directions. Also, Huawei MapKit offers integrations with Ionic, React Native and Xamarin.